Rob here to do an update. Got a picture's crooked back there on crooked, the camera maybe crooked, or whatever. Got a bunch of albums I got in the past week and a half or whatever. I know I haven't been around very much, just can't get this. This won't go away completely. I've been on all kinds of meds and it's still kicking in. I feel okay, it's just the cough and the nasally stuff. It's been a crazy winter. Anyway, this got be a little bit longer. I got a bunch of stuff here. I got a bunch of stuff that hasn't even come in. I really haven't bought a lot, it's just been all these delays. Anyway, Friday night I went to see what you're hearing now, Anthony Gomes, the hard rock blues guy. He's been around over 20 years. 96, 97. Yeah, over 20 years. Always loved him. This new album is his 11th. Fantastic album. It's like he changes a little bit each one, but he's always got that bluesy sound, and it's all like good shit, like good soulful stuff, and then the silly stuff, you know, like songs like White Trash Princess, which is on after this actually. And I seen him live Friday night. And, you know, it's very rare that a live band can pull off sounding better than the actual albums. I mean, one of the friends I was with said they've never seen him, so everybody I took never seen him before, so they were all like just blown away by it. That's how good it was. And most of these people aren't hard rock blues fans, you know. But one goes, they're kind of like the hard rock blues Rush. It's a three-piece band. Mainly it's his band, but he only has a drummer and a bass player. And I'm telling you, the sound couldn't be bigger. I got a bunch of video, but the problem was I was to the side of the stage and I was right on the actual speaker and I didn't realize it, so everything that I got sounds like it's a speaker being blown out in there. I got a little piece I'm going to add that I could actually hear some stuff. I'm so pissed off. I do have friends that have good videos, but they're too large to send, so I might have them upload them on my channel or something. But anyway, after the show, super nice guy, super down-to-earth guy. You think being around that long, even if he's not well known, I mean, his album does really well. It's like #1 on most of the blues charts. So he's doing really well. And so, you know, after 20-something years, you figure most people are kind of prima donna-ish, but no. Dude, right after the show, he comes down to right next to the merch booth and just starts talking, taking pictures, signing stuff. You didn't have to buy anything. If you brought something there, he would sign it. You know, you just don't see that anymore with all these VIP packaging bullshit. You know, they just want to charge you for everything anymore, and that's not how it used to be. And I will never pay for that kind of shit. I will not. I don't care who you are. So, you know, he sat there, you know, while people were coming down to meet him and take pictures and sign stuff. And then on this side was the merch booth, and we were, you know, buying stuff. And so I got in line. I was going to buy a poster and see if I can get him to sign it, you know. I do have a picture. I didn't edit it for this. I may edit it in. I also may throw that video in right about here. So I bought the poster, you know, and he signed it for me. And he talked to me even with all these people here. He talked to me a good 2 or 3 minutes, you know, just like talking to anybody else, you know. And of course I had to buy vinyl. I have the vinyl, but I had to buy another one to get it signed. I really don't like having a vinyl signed, though I got a lot of it now on a cover. But if I have it, because it's going to get ruined eventually because you keep on pulling it out, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So I figured I'd buy the vinyl and I could frame the whole thing. and still have the playable copy. I'm weird like that. It is what it is. Either that or I may give that one away. Alright, next is as you can tell, is an old sleeve. Just a 12-inch single picture disc of Helix. I'm not a huge picture disc fan, but I do like them. My plan is for artwork, unless they're expensive. Obviously, I'm not going to put my Dio Killing the Dragon up on the wall, but you know, for a few bucks. And this has Give Me Good Lovin' and Walking the, no, not the Walking, When the Hammer Falls. This is from Walking the Razor's Edge, right? Yeah, Walking from the Razor's Edge. So, a few bucks including shipping, I picked it up just to have. Plus, I do like Helix a lot, so. I'm trying to put this up here so I don't fuck up the autograph part. Alright. In my last update video, you see me. I had got a copy of this. Well, literally like a day later, I found another copy for like $11, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta grab it. So if it was, even if it was the same version I had, I still would have grabbed it for $11 and given it away, you know. But this version is the Black Label version, not the misprint version. That's the last one I need. It's a little dirty, but again, I have not cleaned these yet, so I just wait until after I show everybody my stuff. So Black Label, Steeler. Big fan of these guys, Ron Keel, but mostly because Malmsteen's on, you know, he's on the album too. Next is I guess a German press on Braun Records, Accept's album, self-titled album. This thing is in insanely good shape. It's got like a little embossed, I don't know if that's because, I don't know, you guys aren't going to see it, but it's got like a little embossed thing there. I haven't looked it up, so I don't know if it's a promo that means, but whatever. Great copy of it. Excellent. I mean, like, where's it, 78, 79? Yeah. This thing looks like it's almost new. Yeah, you got the gloss on it. And again, it's on that Braun label. And the vinyl is in like immaculate shape too. It's even really clean. Next is one of these albums from Amazon that I was supposed to get, pre-ordered it and all that stuff, you know, and got delayed, like my Overkill did. Like it happens, half the stuff I pre-order anymore, they oversell it. So anyway, King Diamond, Songs for the Dead. This was done in Philadelphia, my hometown. I've already heard it, downloaded, and I know it sounds good. I want to get the DVD of this actually too, because King Diamond's like one of my top 10 favorite bands. It's supposed to be colored, but it came on black vinyl at this point. I don't care, I got it. And I'm getting a bit tired of the color variant thing, although I'm going to contradict myself in a bit. Black vinyl, double LP. Essentially I think it's the whole Abigail album, right? No. I don't remember. For some reason I thought it was. And then the other one's black, same sleeve, so I'm not gonna. And then, you know, I kept telling myself I'm not gonna buy any. My vinyl is gonna stay metal. Certain country I'd buy. But the more I start listening to my blues CDs, and you know, the more I'm like, man, I love blues too, so I'm starting to buy a lot of blues stuff, as you guys know and hear via my channel and stuff. And so I've got 2 of her CDs, so I decided I'm going to grab vinyl. It was really cheap. It was like $18. So Samantha Fish, Chills and Fever. This is the 2017 release on Rough Records. She just started her own label. I mean, she looks a lot different in the last couple of years, but super talented guitarist, bluesy singer. You see more of a pin-up there kind of style, but the girl can sing. The girl can definitely play. And it's that blues oriented, almost like that dirty Louisiana style sound. Plain black vinyl. But her stuff is really cheap on Amazon. I think her other vinyl album that's on vinyl is only $20 right now too. And then we go from Devil Worshipper to blues pinup to pure nasty dirty Steel Panther. Feel the Steel, their debut album, which is still their best. Anyway, there's the back of the band. Yeah, it's totally meant to be cheesy. Yeah, their look, their style, but they're funny as fuck. They're completely wrong, and they're dirty. I don't care who you are. Some of you may not admit it, but that's funny shit. Anyway, there's the inside with the, can't see where I am here. Inner. Again, I got that for under $20. I generally try to watch for that on Amazon because it's on this really cool, like, I don't know what you would call it, purple lavender vinyl. It's a little bit transparent, light goes through it. But it's not a 180, it's definitely like a 120. I wouldn't say 150, well, was too much. Really cool. I love them. I get a kick out of them. I've seen them live a couple times. I enjoyed that. They are very talented. The guitar player played in Halford's band, Fight, for a while. I can't remember his real name. It's Satchel. I can't remember his real name. Russ Parrish. He played with Halford for a while, and he's a very talented guitarist. Michael Starr is a great singer. The Atomic Punks, he does a major Van Halen cover band, which he sounds like David Lee Roth when he wants to. But just a fun, great album. Next is an album. I have two pre-ordered. I have one coming from Amazon. I have one coming from Century Media, I think it is. One of those damn places. One's autoed, and the other one was just a black vinyl. And both got delayed. This is another one of the albums from Amazon that got, we're out, yada, yada, yada. Which I don't understand, because if you look at it, sometimes it says they have them in stock. And if they were really cheap, I will just wait until they can't tell me they can't get it. Anyway, on release day, which was the 1st, I couldn't wait. And my local store also teased me and put a picture up of new releases, and they had this there. So, anyway, it's Queensryche's new album. Oh my God, The Verdict. Again, for you guys that checked out after Tate or while they had that weird sound for a while there, I personally love every album. Frequency Unknown is kind of shitty, but I personally love every album by Queensryche. Again, this is another one of my top 10 favorite bands. And when Todd LaTorre joined 3 albums ago, he's basically a young Tate. If you listen to this stuff now, and you think earlier Queensryche maybe just not Jet Set, you always call it Empire-ish. It's like a mix of the old school and that kind of sound. Maybe a little bit of Promised Land, which Promised Land is one of my favorite albums by him. But the cover is kick-ass. The album is kick-ass. The Dark Reverie is probably my favorite song on the album. But every song on here is good. The one I can't think of. There's only one on here. I would kind of say, makes it like an 8.5 instead of a 9.5 or 9. But other than that, it's a great album. And I couldn't resist, Where's the vinyl? Oh. Here's a lyric sheet. And again, another picture on the back. They've always had cool. I mean, that's just a badass album cover. I don't care what band it is. And then it's of course it's a variant. There's a fuck ton of variants for this album, and variants are really pissing me off anymore. But the price wasn't much. It was literally cheaper. I think it was like $23 in the store, which is incredible. But it's on this red smoke, they call it. Little bit. I guess it's not really transparent. Yeah, I guess you can see light through it, but. So 3 copies of this basically. So basically, what I just said, I'm a hypocrite to. But there's certain bands, if something shows up and I don't have it, I will buy it. Queensryche is one of those bands. Yeah, I still don't have Empire. That thing eludes me. I don't know why. All right. Well, I'm going to show this, and then I'm going to get to the last band because I got 2 of their albums. Next is it's a Grail. I'm going to call it a Grail because it's kind of a harder album to get now, especially in the States. So you generally got to chase it out of Europe, and it's kind of pricey now. It's $40 range for a good copy plus the shipping, which is anywhere from $9 to $20 to ship. So I won't pay that kind of shipping. So I've been waiting. So I come across this in one of the groups, and it's like a live auction thing, and it was $20. I got it for 20 damn bucks. $20. If the guys in the know that's cheap. That includes shipping, by the way. Pardon me. That includes shipping. Yeah, including shipping. And it's Razor X's first album, debut album, Street Lethal. For those that don't know, this is where Paul Gilbert got his start. Mr. Big, most people would know him from. But Paul Gilbert is a phenomenal guitar player. I don't think Travis was on this yet, right? Yeah, it was just him. Yeah, Scott Travis is on the following album. But anyway, $20 delivered. Could not, and it's in really good shape. A little bit of ring wear up there, but I mean, other than that, it's phenomenal. And this is one of his ballads, which is good. It's called Amazing. Razor X, Street Lethal, debut album. It's on the Shrapnel label. There's no inner with this. I don't think there was a Shrapnel. And it does have a price tag on the label, but other than that, I mean, the vinyl is a little bit of kind of like a swirling, but it's very light. It may come off when I clean it. Like I said, I haven't cleaned it yet because I keep them in a pile to show you guys, unless I play it and you guys see it elsewhere. All right, so there's that. All right, and now it's confession time. This band, I hate it. I really despise them in the 80s, and just because of the arrogance of it. I got the stick of it, what they were doing, but it just annoyed me so much. You know what I mean? I hate any person or anybody that seems to think they're better than anybody else. Yeah, this band is really good. I have 2 CDs of theirs. That's all I've ever had. So I went back after Andy Cloudy Milder. He's a big fan of this group. I don't know, something he said or something. It made me go back and listen to these 2 CDs. You know. So I listened to it, and I'm like, man, yeah. I tried to not put my impression on them. Because like Malmsteen, he's a dickhead, but I love the music. I mean, I love anything he does. Well, I don't like that new cover he did of As My Guitar Gently Weeps. I think it's overkill. But I met him twice. Both times he was a dick, but I can separate it. So I tried to do that with this band, and it worked. I mean, I found myself, head moving, and you're getting into it. And again, I always got it. It's just something about these guys that pissed me off. And even looking at the album still kind of pisses me off. I don't know why. But anyway, the first one is a 2011 reissue on Back on Black, right? All right, Andy, you ready? I think you already know who I'm talking about. Manowar, Fight the World. Lyrics, man, the lyrics in this are so tiny and so blurry, you cannot read them. You can't read them. I don't care if my eyes were good, or I was good. There he goes the back. I don't think it has an inner because it has the it has the Escape from. Here's the vinyl. This is 180 gram. It may be heavier because this thing doesn't even bend. It may be 200. I mean, it barely shake. Anyway, there's the vinyl. And again, you live, you learn. Yeah, it's like bands you love. You go back and you listen to them, like, well, they're all right, you know. Or the other way around with certain bands. You know, there's a couple other bands I went back and listened to that I like, and bands I thought I liked that I didn't like. Well, we didn't stop there. Next is an original pressing of Man-O-War. Original, right? 88, yeah. It's original pressing of Kings of Metal, Man-O-War. And there you go. Stuff like that, you know, calling themselves Kings of Metal. And I know it's a stick. But that always turned me off. And their album covers are pretty epic. I mean, I like that kind of, you know, we all like that kind of shit with our metal. And they are pure heavy metal. So, Kings of Metal, and this is the original press, Atlantic. What I found funny is it says, on the back it says full digital recording. I'm assuming they made studio recording, you know, in the studio. Because 88 was about that time where they started really going heavy at digital recording instead of the analog, which vinyl heads don't like. I don't like it, but. And this one even still had the, he didn't mention the, he didn't mention that it still had the hype sticker. It was actually in the album cover sleeve. And then lyrics. Again, this thing is a little wrinkly from time, but there's no album impression on it. Brand new. And then lastly, 22-minute video is the, see, it says digital. It even says digital on the album. So there's something I gotta look up because I don't know what that means, or I've never really noticed that before on something. But and it's in mint condition. And again, this is another album that I got. It was either 20 or 22 shipped. How often do you find any original press Man-O-Wars go for that? Just dumb luck, right place, right time on an auction, you know. So anyway, guys, there's that. Thanks again for, you know, subbing me. I know I've been on the quiet side, and just shit goes on, you know. Sometimes you just gotta step away and you know, just get away from it all. I have been watching some videos. I haven't been watching a ton of videos either. I've been trying to, you know, just stay away. Otherwise, I get stuck watching, and then I feel like I gotta watch everybody else's if I watch one. But I generally do. I might not comment a lot, but you're getting a like from me every time I watch a video. And I do have some other stuff I got coming. I got a contest for my 350, which is now turning more to 400. So I'm going to mess with that a little bit. It's going to be fairly simple. It's just going to be like questions. I like the question things. I like some personal things and some musical things. You know, we're here for music mainly, and we do get to know each other well enough. I know I'm not very open when it comes to personal stuff, but I don't mean like, you know, weird shit. I just mean just fun little stuff, you know. And I'm trying to think of questions that will play into that. I got a couple, but I want to have at least 4 for kind of 400. Anyway, I'm doing that rambling thing I do at the end. Thanks again for watching, guys, and then we'll definitely catch up real soon. I also got some contests I need to do. Yeah, talk to y'all later.